Today we're continuing on, probably in the last attempt to get this paper crumpling sound synthesized, and this is as far as we've got now. It's nowhere near perfect at all, but I'm pretty happy with how far I got. It's further than I thought. Now, I could keep going and going on this, but I'm not. I'm going to just do a couple more things and then maybe try and incorporate this into the music somehow. So we actually have a whole track here. Okay, so listening to the original, so the pitch kind of goes up, but I also feel like there's a lot of flanging going on because all the sounds bouncing off there's so much physics going on with this. It's super complex. It's such a simple sound really to our ears, but it's the more I think about it, the more complex it gets, and the more I think we need someone with a computer engineering or a quantum physics PhD or something. So let's just play with the flanger of Vital first. So I'm going to open up Vital here. So we're at a point in the arrangement view where there's a lot of clicks happening. Let's go to the effects and turn on the flanger. And of course this is moving around. Okay, we're going to start getting more of a rubber bandy sound. If we bring the feedback down, maybe not. So if we bring the depth down, that seems to stop the motion happening and we can do it ourselves. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Instead of, which Vital was I playing with then? I think I was playing with one I didn't want to play with. Okay, what I'm going to do is go and create a macro automation. So instead of the Vital filter cutoff and instead of all of these, I'm going to have one single macro automation, and let's just have this come up and then down like so. And then what I will do is I will go into Vital, we'll go into this one, delete the automation for this, and we will map this to this macro. So now that should we'll keep these two as they are. And then I also want to configure this and get the cutoff filter of this one, which is doing the other analog noisy BART thing. So we'll actually need to, how are we going to do this? I think we'll actually need to automate the modulation amount of the envelope on the cutoff filter. So now that we've got that configured, we can go ahead and map this to this as well. Map. Okay, and now in our mapping we can bring this down so it's not as much, maybe 0.5. Oops, 0.5. Wait, will it not let me do that? Very good. Now let's go ahead and map the flanger of both of these. So I'll need to turn it on, and the effects, flanger, bring the depth down, and we want the center. So there's the center. So let's map this to macro number 2. And we also want to find the flanger center for this one as well. And we'll map that to this macro also. So we'll have this go from the bottom to the top. Let's just see how that sounds. So I think with this one we need to just modify the feedback right down. Bring the mix down. I mean, that's just The volume. And we'll do the same for this one, just bring the mix down. And this cutoff, let's just have it come down more slowly. We'll use a curve instead of doing hard lines. I just want to open up this max patch and try just completely bombarding this, or add 2 more of these instances. So we'll need to attach, we'll need to attach this live dial to this box and this box. Let's just see what happens when we add more MIDI notes. It's probably going to be a bit crazy. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on, turn it on. Okay. Let's bring the note length up. Okay, that flanger for both of these, let's bring the mix right down just to a few percent. And this one as well. Things are getting a bit crazy now. I mean, it sounds like vinyl cracking, really, doesn't it? I just want to add a we'll go ahead and just add kind of like a plate reverb or something with the hybrid reverb. See if it kind of glues things together. Okay, now it really sounds like rain. Okay, we've created rain. So let's leave it there, and let's say that we have created rain when we were supposed to create paper crumpling. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with everything that we've done. Definitely learned some stuff. I think there's a paper texture response here. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, that's sounding a lot better. Obviously because this has an impulse response which is taken from paper crumpling. Can I take this and use it as an impulse response? I've never done this before. Can I just drag this in here? Holy moly. Why can I hear my voice? Why can I hear my voice? Okay, that's just creepy, that is. I think I've got my voice at the start of the audio here. Whoa. Whoa. What have I done? Okay, so what I'll do is let's consolidate this before I drag it in as an impulse response. So that cuts out the voice part, hopefully. Let's see how that sounds compared to the paper one. Yeah, I quite like it. So let's roll with that, and I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and throw this over on the intro will have a nice big long note. We'll make it 32 bars long, why not? So we'll just select that note, click legato to drag it out across the new clip. And now we should be able to have this increase in frequency over time. This is now an intro effect, FYI. Oh god, I just said an acronym in real life. Okay, instrument rack macro 1. And let's just open this up. And we're hitting our CPU limit. And I'll incorporate this a bit better, perhaps in the next video. I'm quite keen to move on now into another realm. Let's just hear this out because we've worked quite hard on it. Ooh, that was cool. We send this off to the ARP echo. We should probably use this original audio at some stage as well. Whew, what a journey, that was cool. If any of you have any ideas on how I could have done that better, please do leave a comment. I'm not fishing for comments for the algorithm or anything, I'm just genuinely interested if there's anyone out there who has more knowledge on physical modelling and synthesis. Please do let me know, because yeah, I'd love to improve.